Hello, viewers. Oh boy, I got a lot of explaining to do. Yeah, here's the... I'm back! Oh boy. That took way longer than it needed to. The break that I was on. And here's why. The really freaking long story of what happened to my show. So, in case you're not, go ahead, get a chair, sit in it, have a snack in front of you, and chow down or whatever, because this is going to take a long explanation. You have no idea at all how long this is going to be, because I mean, I'm covering almost 3 months of info here that got messed up really, really bad. Okay, so I guess we should start at the beginning, as any story should. It was a week before Christmas, and my friend Gary, being a huge fan of the show, was pretty excited that he could finally afford to get me something that he felt was really worthwhile, which is basically just super upgrading my computer. And that was awesome. But we didn't know exactly what kind of chaos and madness that would ensue. That basically that present opened up a Pandora's box that we never should have opened. But everything's fixed now, so still awesome presents. Minus the weight, but anyways, he wanted to upgrade my computer generally by giving me a new motherboard, which could support a new graphics card, which was also going to provide, which is like freaking massive, like super. I need a. No, that doesn't. Hang on here. This. It's like this thick. The graphics card is this thick. This is DVDs. I got those for Christmas 3 months ago. And, well, a graphics card is supposed to kind of look like this or something. But anyways, yeah, and also a power supply to go with it so that it works. Good gracious. So, yeah, and he also wanted to give me his old motherboard that he was going to be just getting rid of because his new one that he ordered for himself was supposed to be a little better, so upgrade for him, super. But here's where things start to crumble in that little story and things start to go bad. First off, we didn't exactly foresee that the size of the motherboard was going to be a problem. So we get to the motherboard, putting it into my into my computer tower, and that didn't go so well. It was one size too big for my computer, which sucked. Now, you're probably thinking, well, why didn't you just put the computer back to normal like it's supposed to? We did do that, actually, and I don't know exactly how this happened, but the power supply that was in my computer, the one that I normally used, it died right then and there, and was just, ugh. It was like, seriously, we're doing this now. We're breaking down everything right now. So yeah, my power supply failed on my old computer. And the thing is, the way compact computers are built, they don't upgrade that well. And the power supply, it was just riveted in there. There was almost no way of getting it out without having to break the tower itself. But yeah, so I had two reasons to get a new tower. One, the motherboard needed to fit into it, and two, I needed a tower that could actually put my new power supply in. So I had to order a new tower, which, you know what? I'm going to show you. Hang on. Let this happen. This is happening. Just chill. Get out of there. Okay. That's not out enough. Oh, God, dang it. Okay, you're out enough now. Viewers, look at that. Look at that. That is awesome. That is pure awesome. I guess. I don't know. I guess some of you might have a better one out there. But for me, that's pure awesome. And you're... Okay. So anyways, you're not fine. You're not fine. You're about to fall over. That's bad. That is really bad news. Bad news bears. Okay. Well, alright. New tower. Totally awesome. And we figured, yeah, we'll put it together ourselves. We're pretty technical like that. And again, another issue that really makes me so happy to have technical knowledge on things. Unfortunately, my technical knowledge did not know how to put this new thing together. It was just a brand new set of everything, and me and Gary could not figure out how to put together, which really, really sucked, because that meant I had to go get it put together professionally, which was like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever, no problem there. I guess I'll just go ahead and suck it in and pay for them to do it, which, you know what, another issue there. But here's why it's an issue. Anyone know about Best Buy and their Geek Squad's hardware mixing with the... No, just... Best Buy. No. Everyone who ever wants to be a fan of me, if you really want to be my supporter of me, I'm not saying for you to hate Best Buy or anyone specifically at Best Buy, just hate Best Buy's policies and general crappiness towards the customer. They suck! Oh! Ouch! Hurt my hand a little. Ugh. Yeah, Best Buy. They put together my computer, and they charged me $50. And they proved that, yes, it can turn on. But it didn't work exactly. Because my disk drives, the things that read CDs and DVDs and whatever, my motherboard, my motherboard couldn't see it, I guess, or something along those lines. And my USB ports didn't work either. Actually, now that I think about it, looking back on all the information that I have in my head here, I guess the USB ports kind of worked because, I had USB devices that were working, but my USB flash drives were crap. But I figured out that that's just because the USB flash drives are crap right now. Which, you know what? Fine. They're cheap. I can deal with that. But, yeah. I guess the disk drives would work. Which is pretty bad considering I needed to install a bunch of stuff using the disk drives. But I found a way around it, so, whoop-de-dee. But you're thinking now, okay, so that took 3 months? No, it did not. I was about to start doing my show, and I was getting some graphical glitches with recording and whatnot. So I brought it back, and they said, okay, we'll look at it again. Just, and luckily they did it for free. They looked at it again for free, which is, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. But here's the thing. They didn't fix jack, and what I'm really confused about is how they showed me it working, and then I bring it home, and the second I put it back in, plug it, everything all right, it doesn't work. I mean, seriously, Best Buy, it works. Bring it home, not working. Not at all. Like, I'm starting to claw my face off right then, because it's like, I really want to get back on the air right now. I need to get back. Okay, but anyways, and all this time I'm suffering because I'm lacking really good quality computer stuff that I've been used to for so long. And so I bring it back to Best Buy for a third time, and they said, well, guess what? We're not gonna take it in again because you've got this little folder here that says, we finished our job, mission complete. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. They said, we can diagnose your computer for $60. You know what that means? They'll take my money and say, this is the problem, officially. Luckily, the guy was kind enough, if you can call that kind, to say maybe it's the motherboard. But he didn't really do anything that well. And then I was like, okay, fine. I have another motherboard from my old computer. I'll just put that in there. And then I get to sort of taking apart the computer that they put together. And then I realize how bad they really, really are. Really, really bad. Okay. I recently bought a USB card to put into the back of my computer. And thing is, I guess they couldn't fit it exactly the way they wanted. And they bent the card. They bent it so that it would fit. They actually bent the freaking card. Ah! They bent the card! You don't do that, Best Buy! You don't bend anything! You don't try and mangle a computer to make it work. It's not mail in a mailbox. Anyways, yeah, that. And there was also some screws that I had in there that elevated the motherboard from, not being touching the back of the, little thing here, because that's kind of a bad thing to do for a motherboard, to have it touching metal while it's working. Yeah, it wasn't in there. The screws that I had, like raising screws that keep it elevated, apparently when they remove everything to put it all back in so they can be not reliable for any damage, they didn't put the screws in, which were supposed to keep the motherboard safe from being fried. Which in the end that's what happened. It was fried. Because of the not elevationness of the motherboard. Needless to say, I'm never going to Best Buy for computer support again. Ever. But yeah, so I start putting together the computer myself, and then I run into the problem, oh yeah, that's right, I don't know how to put the motherboard in and make it turn on! Oh goody! So, but the thing is, we had Best Buy to work off of. What Best Buy did. We could just look at what they had plugged in right, and we could work from there. So, you know what? That's fine. We'll just I'll have Gary come over and we'll look at it, put it together. Thing is, we were kind of, he was really tired that day that I asked him, and I guess it was really not that great of a moment to try and pull apart a computer, but we did it halfway. And, well, that's not good, I guess, because when we decided to not go all the way through with it, it was like, okay, fine, I seriously need to get this thing fixed. Because I'm, like, getting freaking withdrawals or something. So, I bring it over to my brother Jeff's, who is super computer knowledgeable. And, well, I was expecting this thing to be able to turn on so that you could just get everything fixed up. Like, the disk drives and whatnot. Thing is, he turns it on, and there's a burning smell. Yeah. So the motherboard was 100% fried at that moment. It was like, nope, we're not turning this on. It's like, great. What about this other motherboard I got? Like, okay, sure, we'll try that. And we couldn't figure out how to get the power to turn on. Even my brother Jeff, who is super computer knowledgeable, couldn't figure out how to get this new thing to work right. Thank you, computer. You're cool looking and all, but you are way too complicated. But yeah, so we tried that, and, well, there were some weird successes in ways, like, there was this one thing I could do with the computer, but it was so weird, because there was this one cable that we had no clue what it was supposed to do. But the thing is, if I plugged it in and then unplugged it, it would turn on. We had no clue what the heck that meant at all. We clearly clueless, absolutely clueless as to what that meant. Well, actually, he said it was probably a compatibility issue, but I kind of think we just didn't know what we were doing. So I got super depressed at that point, because it was like, I'm dead in the water, because Best Buy sucks so much, and then Jeff and Gary couldn't figure it out, which was unfortunate. I don't really blame them for not being able to do anything, because, I mean, it's not like they have PhDs in computer sciences. But, yeah, I was really, really depressed, because at that point I kind of felt this show I've got now, it was done. Because there was no way I was going to be able to get anything back. And then a few weeks pass. And I'm a little over it, but I'm still really, really sad about the fact that my computer is busted. And I start talking to people about it. It was like, and then a ray of hope comes shining down from the heavens. It's like, actually, I know someone who can do it for like $50. It's like, my ears perk up. It was like, wait, what? What did you just say? Don't be joshing with me now. It's like, yeah, it's like, I know this guy, his name's Ron, he can totally do it. It's like, Ron, alright. It's like, I get his phone number, and I get a hold of him, and he's like, the guy's a total bro. He is double thumbs up. Totally awesome. Totally awesome guy. So, it was like, you know what, I've got nowhere else to go. I'll go to Ron and see what he can do. So, I brought my computer, all of my computer bits over there. He was like, wow, this is, well, basically, he gets it all together. Bam. Totally awesome. And here's why he's a bro. why he is totally awesome, and he is pretty much going to be my permanent computer guy from now to the end of time. I bring him my computer, and he says, okay, that motherboard that you wanted, dead, fried, gonzo. But, well, this is actually like after a day of diagnosis for free, because that's what diagnosis should be from anyone who offers that kind of service of diagnosing. Anyways, he offers it for free, this diagnosis, and he said, okay, your motherboard is fried, and we want to get you back online and whatnot, so I've got a couple of options, and here's what's the real awesome bit. He says, I will take the motherboard in my computer, because it's kind of a good gaming computer, but I don't game on it at all. He's like, I will take the motherboard out of it and put it right in here. And that's what happens. He put his motherboard in here. His own motherboard. I'm guessing he replaced it with the one I had that still worked. But, yeah. And he also replaced his old tower, because I gave him my old tower also. And the guy is awesome. I recommend him to anyone who lives around me. And, well, I'm not going to give out his phone number, because that would be like, I don't know, like a billion different people could call him. It's like from all around the world. I don't think he's ready to do that much work, because he works out of his house. But, I mean, the guy, he got it all working. My DVD drives, my USB ports, everything is back. All of it. And I didn't lose any data on my computer, because I got all my saves from all my games. That's all there. So, no cancellations on any of my shows, because that's what I was thinking I was going to have having to do. But anyways, totally freaking awesome. My computer is back online because of Ron, the awesome man that does computers. Yay! But as my computer was broken, I kind of felt really, really bad that you all didn't know what was happening. So, this has kind of been in existence since I started my shows. I just haven't, I've kind of forgotten constantly to mention, oh, I've got this here. I have a Twitter account that you can all look at. That's actually pretty nice. I will link it in the description so that you can all see it. And from now on, I'm going to try and use it a little more often. And, like, I'll be putting posts on, like, if I've got, like, a new game I'm thinking about doing, but I'm not sure. Or just general, I'm doing something really awesome right now. But not, like, I'm on the can. That would be a bit much. But, yeah. Also, my Twitter account will be just in case something horribly catastrophic like what just recently happens again. I can at least be able to tell you, because the thing is, I can get onto Twitter no matter what. I know this for a fact, because I am that freaking dedicated to being able to get on the internet. There is a million devices around me that I can use. It's just that if my computer here goes down, the show's dead. But, yeah. And I am sorry that this has gone on a little longer than I was hoping, but I knew this was going to be a long explanation of what was happening. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. And thanks for staying subscribed through my period of, well, absence. And I apologize for that. But you can guaranteed I'm going to be looking for ways to improve my show all the way. I mean, one thing that I've already got in mind is this show right here, Log. I'm handing over editing to Co-Media, which, as you know or may not know, did the big intro, eh, well, intro, outro, and music for the outro. And, well, Co-Media is awesome. And, well, Cody's just working on becoming a super animating person, and I support that all the way. But, and I'm going to continue to support it by trying to get more vlogs out on a more regular basis to keep you all informed on any neo things that are happening. And, well, I keep rambling. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your continued support. Subscribe to become a Knight of the Gaming Kingdom today, and I will see you later, viewers. Goodbye, and stay awesome.